I start, the moment I land to Riyadh, the motivation was 100%, so I started doing these tiny homes. And the first painting just gave me even more motivation to continue. I go to another country and I always take pictures with the Saudi flag.
Okay.
And a lot of people say to me, but you're Mexican. I was like, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not Saudi, but I feel I'm part of this country now. But if not anything, I love painting. I cannot just stay without paint. I have to, even in the plane, I take my little brushes, my aquarella, and I have to.
It's an addiction.
It's
more than a passion, or it's total addiction.
Yeah, and I can see in Saudi Arabia, ladies especially, well, even men now, it's a lot of talent, a lot of art. So at the beginning, I used to take it personal if somebody makes something not nice, we will say like that. But then I learned no, I respect that, and it doesn't affect me anymore. I like it, and that is the most important.
Hello, Erika. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
We are very, very excited to ask you different questions about, as you know, culture, Saudi lifestyle into your daily life, but also through your art, because you are a very well-known artist here.
Thank you.
Yes?
Yes.
So, Erika, can you tell us who Erika is, where you come from, and later on we will come to the point that how you arrived here in Saudi Arabia. But first of all, we would like to know who is Erika.
Yeah. Well, my name is Erika Place. I am from Mexico. And I have arrived in Riyadh since 12 years ago. No, sorry, 15 years ago.
Oh my God, that's a very long time.
It goes so fast that I keep forgetting. 15 years ago now. And it has been a very nice experience to be here.
So all the way from Mexico, yes?
No.
No?
I left Mexico 30 years ago.
Okay.
And since then, I moved to Europe. So I've been living in Europe since then. And the last country I have been living is Saudi Arabia. I never imagined that.
Yeah.
But it has been surprisingly a very nice experience.
Very nice. So already you had a cultural change in your life between your homeland, which is Mexico, and Saudi Arabia. So you had already to adjust to another culture as European. That was not your culture yet. So which country in Europe did you stay in?
I was living in Switzerland, England, France, and Portugal.
Oh, that's quite.
But my surprise coming to Saudi Arabia, that I was very afraid to move here, of course, because I didn't know what to expect. We used to hear the name of Saudi Arabia, and in our mind, it's like something different and unusual. But my surprise was that it's very similar to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
It's in the way of family.
Okay.
And traditions and religion. Even if it's not the same, we are very religious too, and we have that in common. That's why I think I didn't feel so much difference coming here. So the experience has been nice.
Yeah, because 15 years ago, coming to Saudi Arabia, you've been through all the changes.
Yeah. It wasn't that nice at first. It was a shock, emotional shock, because seeing the ladies all in black, first of all, for me, I used to see that in TV, but it's not the same than living that experience. So, the first week I was crying, really.
Okay.
Because I did feel this kind of like, I don't know, it was just a new thing too for me. And I think I cry when I arrive, and I will cry when I will have to leave.
Yeah, after 15 years, maybe you will never leave. Who knows? Who knows?
Inshallah.
And, inshallah, exactly. And may I ask you, how did you actually arrive here? Because if it was not your first choice, so that means maybe there is a specific reason?
It was because of my husband's work. He had a proposition,
an offer
for a job here, So I told him to take it. It was I am no French, I am no, I'm Mexican, so for me was, why not? I survived, or it was easier to get used to other countries. So for me it was a challenge, but I thought, well, why not? I won't be alone. I was with him, so.
And for your husband, was it the first expatriation?
Expatriation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you were the one very supportive, yeah?
Yes.
And what about him? Because you said that maybe when you just arrived, you were not feeling so well. And so what was your husband the first week? How did he feel about coming or arriving here in Saudi Arabia?
He knew Saudi Arabia because of many trips he did for work. And then he knew that for me will be something not easy.
Okay.
But in my mind, I knew that I always loved art or painting, That was one of my hobbies then, and since I am a kid. So the first thing I told him, I don't care the place where we're going, wherever, but I would like to have a space for me to paint or to create something. Okay. Because I knew that I wanted to focus doing something that I love to do. So it's from there that I start doing my career of artist.
Wow.
And it has been a beautiful experience, really.
So that mean that you started from a room in the house that you lived here in Saudi Arabia. And this is where you started as Erika Place, the artist.
And it's here where, surprisingly, I was inspired to paint, because I think hearing the prayers, the silence, the peaceful life really give me this peaceful moment to create.
Amazing.
So I now, if I don't hear the prayer, I don't like it. It's like, where is the...
Something is missing.
Yeah, it's really, once you live here, you appreciate all these things that at the beginning maybe it's all strange. But now it's part of my everyday life, like everybody living here. You are living the experience. You have to live here to know and understand everything.
Yeah, and part of the culture and identity of Saudi, because Saudi is Saudi thanks to all to what people, you mentioned, the people, the everything is different. What about, because you said that there is some similarity between Mexico and Saudi Arabia. So if we talk about food, that's maybe not the...
As well.
As well?
Yeah. We eat a lot of rice. We have the cabrito. We do the tacos that is similar to shawarma to me. A little bit different taste, but there is a lot of... we do have, of course, a very big variety of food. But rice and chicken and all this is very similar in my country too. It's nearly every day as well.
Oh, that's amazing. So very, very close culture.
Yeah. And the big families.
Oh, yeah?
As well, we have big families.
Yeah.
And we are very close as well, and we get together weekends with all the family, So it's a nice... that's why I say I do appreciate being here because of that. I can feel family time here is very important.
It's very important. Yeah, getting together and sharing.
Yeah.
So, Erika, we will go back to the very interesting part that you mentioned about Erika, the artist. Yes. So when you said that the place or the fact of being here in Saudi Arabia is inspiring you, it's inspiring you in terms of painting or in terms of, painting as doing the paint, or in terms of what you paint? So, for example, what is your signature, your style? What do you do as painter?
I do work with acrylic paint, first of all, and I am an intuitive painter.
Okay.
That means I didn't study.
Yeah.
I create since 15 years, like every day, but even I start painting since I was a very young girl. But professionally, I started here. So with the 15 years of experience now, I just don't have one specific art. I like to explore. I'm not afraid anymore of creating and trying. And the most important is that I paint for myself. Yeah. I'm not doing anything for nobody, but I am very lucky that a lot of people love what I do.
Yeah.
And I think in my paintings brings a lot of like happiness because it's full of colors. I don't do traditional Mexican paintings because I don't. That doesn't make me doesn't mean because I'm Mexican I need to do a Mexican
I
style
understand.
exactly.
Yeah.
But with the color of my art is how I bring my country. Mexico is full of colors, and it's something that I think in Riyadh is missing, kind of. And people here love my art because it just bring life to whatever you see my paintings. It just is full of life, and it's a nice feeling. I think that everybody can feel it.
Yeah, true.
So
actually, I know a lot about you because I am actually an owner of one of your paintings. I came to a couple of your exhibitions. We did had the chance in the past to work together. I understand when you say that you don't have some particular subject, but you have this touch that we know because sometimes you have like series of cactus, sometimes you have series of faces, sometimes you have series of abstract with dots and flowers. It's very different kind of subject of or theme, but the touch we can feel, or when we see this painting, we will be able to say, "Oh, this is from Erika."
Yeah. And many people say that.
This is also the part of what you just mentioned about the color, because it's not only colorful; it's very colorful, and you mix to the point of being very also messy in terms of quantity. Yeah. So this is we can definitely say, okay, this is the style, or this is the work from Erika. And recently, a couple of months and potentially years now, you also do a lot of eco art, recycling. All this little village with houses from boxes, and you put lights in it and everything that come to a village. Can you tell us a little bit more about how this inspiration came? What was actually the first, maybe the first building that you made potentially had a signification or inspiration, and now what you are thinking of doing with this?
Yeah, the idea is especially to try to save these boxes that we throw away. And they are clean boxes, they are beautiful boxes because the quality is very nice, like perfume boxes, cosmetics. So that is my part of Help the Planet.
Yes.
That is the first reason. And then the idea came after a trip in my country to see, I went to a place called San Miguel de Allende.
Okay.
It's a magic village, they call it. And it's really colorful, really, really amazing. So I have the idea of like, how can I build houses and all that? But I didn't know how to do it. It was the idea. But when I was traveling, I have a long flight coming back to Riyadh from Mexico, and I had time to keep thinking. So it's when I thought about boxes. You know, it will be light, not too heavy, easy to... So I start, the moment I land to Riyadh, the motivation was 100%. So I started doing these tiny homes. And the first painting just gave me even more motivation to continue. So I did maybe 15, 20 paintings like this. And all of them, they are all different. I did even Saudi Arabia, I did Paris, I did Mexico, France, different areas. And I hope I will continue because it's a very unusual art. And especially... I think it's important as well to save anything that is possible not to throw away. Yeah. So it's my part of helping a little bit as well.
Yeah, and it's very good for the awareness. And again, I think that the good part with this eco art is we can show how something that is not supposed to be beautiful can be turned to something beautiful.
Or something that we think is rubbish, not necessarily have to be. We call it rubbish just because that's it. We take the product inside, but it's paper, it's carton, you know, it's something that is useful.
True.
And why not?
And sometimes you go to some actually art supplies shop and they will sell some
Yeah,
boxes,
exactly.
but you have the boxes at home.
And especially making something beautiful from something that we don't never going to use.
Yeah.
Is that is the creativity. That is the nice thing about art, that you can just transform things.
Yes.
Can be furniture, can be anything, as long as you give life to that.
Yes.
Again, is an amazing experience.
Yes, because actually I know as well from fact that you love paint on actually almost everything. I've seen, and I liked, of course, I like it very much, the sofa, the mannequin, the lamp.
Yeah.
Your lamp, they are also very distinguished. We know that it's from Erika when we see them. So what was the craziest thing that you paint on?
Oh my God.
I don't know, a car?
I haven't.
I think you did paint actually on your parking door in France.
It was my husband's mother. I did. It was the garage door.
Okay, so this is pretty crazy already.
And she loved it because a lot of people, they stop because she's in the road.
Yeah.
And she say, people stop and take pictures.
Ah.
I was like, no way. And she's like, yeah. And I come out to tell them, it's my daughter-in-law that did that. So
That's
crazy.
cool, because also this is what we so in art we talk about creativity, but also there is the biggest part. I mean, again, in my eyes, but I will ask you about this. It's the storytelling, because there is a story before, and then now you're just talking about your mother-in-law, which is the story after. So potentially you had the idea or something that make you made this, and now it's becoming like a part of the story of the house. Or the joke of the family and things like this. So the storytelling, But so what would be the second craziest thing that you paint beside your your mother-in-law door?
suitcases.
Yeah, okay.
Crazy, but it's nice because I recognize my suitcase when I arrive somewhere, and it's the same. It's full of color. It's actually really nice. Plus, I put a Mexican words in there that when I mix Spanish and English. So it's for me, it's original and it's unique. But I done many things. Animals, I bought chèvre. What is the
goat?
Yes, a white one I saw in a shop, and my husband's like, why are you getting that? I was like, don't ask.
Yeah.
So it was the size of the real animal. So I took it home, I painted, and I had people from Saudi Arabia getting angry at me, saying, how can you paint an animal? You don't feel bad about it. I was like, no, it's not real. So that was so funny. Okay. So I told them, no, don't. And after they apologized, they were like, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But that was funny. And I think that was crazy because the animal looks really like a real, a real animal.
So you scare them?
Yes.
But they're still your friends?
No, they're
okay,
good.
So everything is fine.
It's not a real one, don't worry.
So you never touch your Coco?
No.
Because I know that
my
Erika, she have
little
a lovely dog. His name is Coco.
Sometimes I wonder if I can do something, with
like a little bit of pink hair somewhere. Yeah, I knew it.
But
I was sure about this.
No, maybe it's not a good idea. I did for a National Day here in Saudi.
Yeah.
I put a little bit of water and green paint with a spray, and I did a little bit in the tail.
Yeah.
And it was nice, but it's like, that is your celebration for you to
finish.
Because
usually when you start with a small piece,
can't stop.
Poor Coco. Leave Coco alone, yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
And now, so we talked about what you done, and now if you have like a little bit, let's say, crazy or crazier idea, something that you will be like, oh, I would love to paint that, what would that be?
Oh my God. A big wall.
A wall.
I have done in the past in the compound where I was living, but it was just like exploring.
Yeah.
But I think a big wall, I would like to explore that because it's so nice to paint in big.
Yeah, yeah.
You are more like freedom to do so much.
Yeah. You've done actually a very nice big paint on the wall at the
Synergy.
At Synergy, yes.
That was one as well.
That's quite big already.
I think that is the biggest one, but with the more details, and it was a nice experience.
Yeah.
In the compound where I was living, the walls are bigger, but I did only have because they were too high.
Too high.
And I am not an expert in doing walls really, but it's quite fun. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And okay, let's see if we can find a.
But if not anything,
A wall from you.
I love painting. You know, I cannot just stay without paint. I have to, even in the plane, I take my little brushes, my aquarella, and I
So
have
it's an addiction.
It's
more
my
than
drug.
a passion, or it's total addiction.
Yeah.
And how is your husband reacting to that? Is he okay with you painting everything?
He's not surprised anymore.
Is he
At
an
the
artist?
begin- He loves painting. Well, he used to paint before when I met him, but since we are in Riyadh, it's the opposite now. He's just working,
Okay.
and he doesn't have the time either.
So he also have this creativity,
But he
this artistic.
study art,
Oh,
but
mashallah.
his type of art is very different.
Okay.
So he just doesn't have the time anymore, and
Yeah.
the motivation, or he don't even think about it anymore. So maybe when he will be retired, he will start all over, you know. But right
Maybe
now,
you can
it's like,
paint the wall together.
is that what I say to him? But no, I don't think so.
No. He said that now, but I'm pretty sure that time will talk.
Yeah, you never know.
So you've been through a lot of changes about Saudi Arabia, about the lifestyle, about your eye on the outside, because I guess 15 years ago you might not being able to do so many things outside. So is your art, do you think, or did you see any evolution between your art 15 years ago and your art now due to the opening of Saudi Arabia? About what you see outside, about maybe some road trip or places that you've been, that you never been after a couple of years being here. Your art also changed it with
Yes.
the changes?
Yes. First of all, I couldn't find one of the something that is funny now, art. We couldn't find anything here. Paint
supplies.
and brushes. So I used to go to shops where you buy paint for walls. So
Yeah.
it's how I started here. But if not, all my trips was bringing everything from Europe.
Yeah.
So my suitcases was full of brushes and paint. Not shoes, not clothes. It was brushes and paint. So it was hard to get creative because I didn't have the materials here. And if I did an exhibition with a group of friends, we used to do it like in secret because we didn't have that time, the open space for women really. But it was fun because it was between us anyway. And Saudi people, Saudi girls, they were painting a lot as well, but very limited like me. But now it's incredible how it just went boom. You know, it's beautiful to see all the mixture of cultures, nationalities, ideas, styles. It's a variety that is so big now that is beautiful to see that.
Yeah, it's a big, and as you said now, things are here. I mean, also we have internet if we need anything to be ordered.
And to express yourself, you know, as Saudi or Mexican, or doesn't matter, it's just so nice now to show your passion to everybody. Even doesn't matter if you are here, like you say, in the internet, now you can just share with the world.
Yeah,
so this
also,
is good.
Art, this is what we had a couple of days ago, the conversation about art is helping very much to share the culture and to take it like easier on internet because it's very visual, it's colorful, everybody have his style, but now with internet and algorithm of whatever platform, TikTok or maybe Snapchat or whatsoever, so some artist here who doesn't even exhibit in public can be actually well known internationally, and they can sell, and they can be actually invited to have the painting in an art gallery in Europe, which is also happening on the other way. We have some international artists very well known in our country, in Europe, Belgium, that they are coming here because Saudi start to be
everybody wants to come to Saudi now,
and for everything. Now we have the Riyadh Fashion Week, so it's very much into the fashion. We have a lot of sports events. So yes, now Saudi is becoming the platform of the culture, about sharing everything that it's possible through something that it will be interesting to share also on international platform. You have to mix the Saudi culture with the whatever is coming from outside to be heard outside. So if we talk about the culture, so what make you like every day like the lifestyle for you is full of Saudi signature. So, for example, do you at home, because you're living here at home, do you make your own I don't know, Saudi cafe, or do you make your own Saudi dish? I mean, why? Or do you listen anything like something that you take from Saudi but you do on your own without being in public place? Because you've been here for 15 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you make your own Saudi cafe?
I don't make my own Saudi cafe, but every time I have the opportunity to have one, at the beginning it was, of course, you are not used to, so it's like it's strange taste, but after it's like everything, you know, you just get used to, and now I love it. I am good. I don't make Saudi coffee, but I do have this the
boho, the hood.
Yes, in the house, so we like you burn it,
yeah.
So this is nearly every day in the house,
okay.
And you get used to it. At the beginning, it was like it's strong, but now we like it.
Yeah,
and you have the choice of something lighter or stronger, so that is nice
exactly.
too.
And it's becoming your home.
Yeah. And I have a lot of traditional, like the carpets and the Saudi little things, you know. Is so I feel I go to another country and I always take pictures with the Saudi flag.
Okay.
And a lot of people say to me, "But you're Mexican." I was like, "Yeah, so what?"
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not Saudi, but I feel I'm part of this country now after so long. So even using the abaya and all this, a lot of people, they were saying like, you don't feel uncomfortable wearing this? And no, it's the opposite. It's quite easy now to,
true.
You know.
It's true. But again, you know, we cannot very much explain things like this to people who didn't experience Saudi, because as we say and as we feel, everything is coming from the people, is coming from the energy of the country. Yeah. So if you try to explain that to someone who never came, and unfortunately maybe someone from Europe that on media that is not very well explain what is Saudi or so on, people, they cannot understand.
And even we are not Saudis, but we are women, and we have been all discovering all the changes, and we are like proud as well of all these changes. So we are with the women or with the people here, you know. It's been a long road, and doing what we're doing now is amazing. And there is so many. The only thing is going a little fast, I think, but I think it's because everybody was waiting for this.
I think it's going
change.
fast because they were ready.
Yeah,
and now that the possibility is here, then they are just taking it the way that it has to be done.
Yeah.
And
but we have to continue respecting a lot of things, and only we know that because we live here. We understand that slowly, you know.
Yes.
Like the new people arriving, they want to do.
True.
And we are like, no.
Very true.
Slow down.
So actually, a small question about, because you've been here before that the women, they were allowed to drive. So what is your feedback on this? Now I guess it's much more congested just because of the number of cars. So how was it before and how is it now?
I think it's much better for women. I'm not driving, not because I can't. It's just I don't want to. It's my choice.
Okay.
I don't need to drive to feel independent. I think any woman is independent with a car or without it. But it makes life easier because now they don't depend on anyone to just go out. And I think it's a very nice thing that is happening for the Saudi women especially.
Yeah, true.
For the expats, it's even better, I think, because a lot they are used to drive. So it was harder maybe.
Yeah.
But for the Saudis, I'm very happy for them.
Yeah,
that this
absolutely.
Is happening.
And as you said, it's not this that will make a woman more independent. It's just
Just
now it's something that they can do.
It's a step more.
It's a step more, and a lot of steps are gone already in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think the big change or the faster motion was the last 5 years. Potentially the fact of being allowed to drive open a lot of other doors.
Yeah.
Like as you said before, the art exhibition, they were a little bit in secret. They were out from the public eyes. They were not mentioned on any social media or so on. And you were not inviting people that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Now, this is just absolutely different. Like some artists, they have their own studio. The studio is open to public. We have art exhibition made in Saudi by Saudi, but from outside as well.
Yeah.
So the art scene absolutely went upside down in a very short time. So, for example, what is you as an artist who've been here in this time and now? Like you enjoy the fact that you can exhibit outside, that you meet with more people. How your art actually is welcomed from the first kind of. Where was your first exhibition? Public exhibition.
First exhibition was in a gallery called Maison Bohème.
Maison Bohème.
Very nice place. Was one of the best or the only galleries at that time.
Okay. Still
And
existing?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't painting because when I first arrived to Riyadh, I was not sure if I am very creative. So for me, it doesn't matter if I paint or create something. So at that time, I create mirrors. Okay. So I went to IKEA and I got big mirrors and then I got something to cut the shape and I was making roses with books pages.
Yeah, okay.
So I decorate many mirrors and that was my first kind of exhibition with mirrors and it was very, very nice. And then I continue like, that is a big push for me because 3 months after I think I arrived to Riyadh, I did my first exhibition.
Oh, wow.
So then I knew I wanted to paint anyway. So that was just a little try.
Okay.
And then I start painting and doing coffee mornings, bringing friends in the house to show what I was doing. And I start little by little, and now.
So when you first arrived, then for you found a community pretty fast, though.
But with the expats.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you arrived, you were in a compound with expats, and this is where everything was happening. Yeah.
Yeah. It was that time a lot of ladies that. But everybody was getting bored because not everybody has a hobby or a passion.
Yeah.
So you need to motivate yourself because nobody will come to take you. And so for the gym, for going out, for everything, you need to push yourself to do it because nobody will. So maybe somebody will help you temporarily, but not forever.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of experiences with expat ladies that they try to do painting, they try to go to the gym, but it was only temporarily.
Yeah.
And art, if you really like it, it's not just a hobby. You can do a hobby for maybe a few days, it's all right.
Yeah.
But my passion wasn't a hobby, it was my passion.
Yeah.
So I never stopped.
Yeah. So you never stopped, but you in time, but also like how many hours do you paint per day?
Oh God, I paint every day. I can wake up, make a cup of coffee, go to the studio, and my husband will arrive from work and I am still in pajamas.
Okay.
So the time when you are painting is like you don't notice time.
And all those paintings, do they stay in your house or what's happening with those paintings?
I saw a few paintings when I go to France. And I give many friends as well some paintings. And especially I am making everything for me, really. So after, if people will like to buy in another country, but I can sell it as well. But the important that is to make something for you. And I started painting here. It was just for me to keep busy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get crazier than what I am. So this was my therapy to not get depressed or,
lonely,
without driving or working or doing anything. My husband all day was working. So I needed to focus in something. And art for me was my therapy for everything. it gives me so much peace in my life, and
that's
so
also the
plus it's something I love.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
So, do you have any pieces that they are very much Saudi culture inspired, and when you look at it, you will be like, oh, this is a Saudi. I think you have some Saudi people.
I do
With the bisht.
I
for
do
the
more
men.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have like houses and all that. No, I don't paint that, but I do paint a lot of my paintings of Saudis is more like cartoons. They are not real people.
Yeah.
So they're quite fun to see them. But I dress them like the typical Saudi costume.
Costume, yeah.
So and they are very very nice. And the only thing I do differently is that I put colorful eyes.
Yeah.
Most of them, because I want a contrast, like maybe because of expats as well. So I try to change a little bit, mixing the Saudi traditions.
So between the
But,
tradition and modernity,
yeah.
just to not to adjust, but just to make something new.
Yeah, just to be
And,
because it doesn't
different.
have to be like this or be like this.
No.
That's why art is nice, because you can express yourself however you want to, as long as you don't do something that you're not supposed to do, especially with the religion or the
Yeah.
vestimenta.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
try to respect that, and it's just a nice original paintings that I do, and the people love them. So that is nice for me.
So if we talk about the public exhibition, where and when was the last one, and if you know when will be the next one?
The last one was in the Mexican residence. I don't remember how long ago. Maybe 3 months ago. And it was very, very nice, thanks to the Mexican ambassador. Unfortunately, he's gone now. But it was a successful.
Actually, I was there, so I can
that's
witness
true.
what she's saying. It's very true.
It was very nice.
It was very nice.
Yes, and I did not invite many people that I know, because the point was for new people to see what I do and to know me, because not everybody knows me, of course, but it was nice to see new faces as well, and to see the reaction of this time was the tiny homes exhibition.
Yes.
With the recycling
in a small
boxes.
house as well.
In
So
a small
it was
house as well.
very nice.
So they were
presented.
very, they did appreciate my work. And for an artist, that is priceless. It was very nice for me, this experience, to see Saudi people plus different nationalities,
Yes.
a lot of ambassadors, they were there.
Yes.
So no, it was very nice. And next exhibition, I'm not sure, I'm leaving to Mexico soon for 1.5 months. So you never know what ideas I will come back with.
Yes.
But right now, the tiny homes is something that I am loving to do, and I don't know where I will stop. But I will try to do different between different things.
Because if you are very motivated now with the tiny house, as a little bit of crazy project, are you thinking of making actually a proper city? Because if I understand now, you have some tiny house. They are on canvas size.
Yeah.
So maybe one is about Mexico, one is about Riyadh, I assume.
I did Riyadh already, but I did it very small.
So do you have any plan or project that maybe the full wall would be representative of Paris, and then you will have the Eiffel Tower in the middle, and then the big city?
I have that by in small paintings as well.
Okay.
But now talking about that, today actually, that was strange. I have an idea, but I will be more Saudi.
Okay.
I will just surprise you, because I'm
excited
I
now.
don't know what I'm going to do, but it's something to do with
With the Sadu?
carpet, Saudi carpets.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea that today I was like, oh my God, I have to try.
Oh my God, so the house will be busy
So
again.
maybe it's because I really wanted to find something about, not exactly about houses of Saudi, but then the carpets of Saudi today that give me something that I will try next year.
So
When
we
I
have to
come
wait.
back- when
we
I
have to
come back-
wait
yeah, because-
until 2026. Oh, that's not fair. That's
So
not fair.
I think will be very nice. If I like it, I
Yeah.
will share it straight away
Yeah.
once it's done. Yeah.
Very nice.
So let's
and
see.
This is actually also these house things because I am on a personal level I am a big fan. So yeah, I think it could be crazy to have like not a copy, but just to have like a city that you have different place that you can say, oh, this is the metro station
Yeah.
from Pigalle, or then you have the Eiffel Tower, Trocadero. Just to
Yeah.
have like a map, but this map is made out of
Tiny homes, little boxes or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I have the idea, but to be honest, I will love to do a very big painting with this, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It will take me I don't know how many months, but I was planning to do something like that once I move to Mexico.
Okay.
But you never know.
You never know.
I might
Exactly.
do it here because
And
I still
we
have
need
time.
to keep you busy anyway because you
Yeah.
seem very active. So
I
if you
am.
have something like this, at least-
It's good. You're. I wanted to do this, but it's good that you are asking me about it. I might start before,
yeah.
so
That
let's see.
please let us know. We
And
want to
it
follow
might
up.
be about Saudi Arabia because
Saudi
why not?
Arabia. Maybe we can support the collection of boxes. I don't know.
Everybody bring the boxes
Everybody,
to
if
me.
you have a perfume box or whatsoever, clean dry box, then
Yeah.
can be part of the city
Exactly.
with the small signature. So
Yeah.
everybody has his box on the map.
Actually, I did many boxes, individual boxes as well, and then I'm thinking, what I will do with all this? But at the end, I use them for the paintings
Yeah.
because the more boxes you put together, the painting is getting much nicer
Okay.
and more alive, really.
Okay.
And then I put the little lights inside, so it's the windows with.
Yeah, the
I
light
put
is making
people-
the effect. Voila,
And I
it's,
try to put little people in the windows
Yeah.
and curtains and cars. I try to really
make it
bring
as a
this.
maquette, huh?
When you look closely, you can see so many details.
Details.
That's why it takes so long.
Yeah.
It's not just the recycling; it's a lot of work. It's even more hard work than painting,
Yes.
regular painting.
Yes.
Because it's
but
like
I
a
think, I
3D.
think the result is, first of all, because it's something very different.
yeah.
Second of all, because again, the story behind this, it's amazing. So it's making half of the job of the final result.
Yeah.
And as you said, when you have creativity, then now out of this conversation, I'm pretty sure you have thousands of ideas already.
I want to go home
But
now.
I know, I can feel.
To start.
And this is also where now it's very interesting to see all those art events and podcast and different meeting or coffee or whatsoever, because sharing idea is not about what I will say, that I will tell you, oh, I have this idea. It's about what idea you will have from my idea that is matching your project. So this is just, the creativity is very much into what you have, but also to understand what people perception of things are. Because now if we are talking about the tiny house, from one format that potentially for you was enough, now we are talking about the big formats.
The big thing.
So I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that the husband tonight will have the request of having a full wall.
The excuses will be, can you buy me more perfumes?
Yeah,
That will be
also that's so you have a couple of good things to announce tonight. So let us know how it goes.
I will.
Erika, because of all this, so we are talking about you have your studio at home, you do some exhibitions, so that means it's nothing permanent.
No.
So do you have any website, or do you have a book, or is it something in project?
I have only I am very active in Instagram.
Okay.
To be honest, and it's the only social media that I use a lot and nearly every day. But it's not just about my art. Art is the first thing that I share, of course, but it's about a little bit of my life as well. I share a little bit of what I do every day.
Yeah, you are very healthy. I try to follow you on the fitness lesson, but I could not. Sorry.
Because I think it's very important to take care of yourself as well. To be able to create or to do whatever you love to do, you need to be well inside first. So
Yes.
I think it's important to take care of yourself. We can do this and that, but not every day. The most important is every day to take care of yourself. This will help as well because it helps the heart. It makes you happier
Yes.
when you feel good. So you have motivation to do anything that you love to do after work or wherever. Or even just going to work, it changes your life to take care of yourself every morning.
Yes.
So my Instagram is about lifestyle and a little bit of my traveling. Sometimes I post beautiful places where I am, fields. It doesn't have to be material places, or material things that money it doesn't. It's nothing about that. It's just enjoying every moment wherever you are and enjoy what you have. That is important.
Very nice.
So my Instagram, I think I try to post the positive every time.
Yes. Very good.
Because not every day I'm happy. I have moments that I am not happy too, like everyone. But we don't need to see that, and we don't want to share sad things. It's a lot of bad things already in the world that we don't want to see.
I fully agree with that. I totally, I fully support what you say because, again, why to share something negative when we can share something positive? Exactly. And positivity attracts positivity.
That helps you to forget.
If you see someone smile, you will smile. And
exactly.
And again, it's not that everybody is happy, but at least everybody is okay, in a good mood. And
I can see in Saudi Arabia, ladies especially, well, even men now, I see a lot of talent, a lot of art. And
did you make any collaboration?
I was with a group called Synergy here in Riyadh. I was 10 years with them, and I was with a lot of Saudi ladies, and the talent is incredible. And the interesting thing is that we all have our style.
Yeah.
And all together, it was just like one family. It was so nice to share this experience. And the same, you say people recognize my art, but the same, we knew each of the others, even if they change slowly as well their art, we still know this is hard, this is incredible.
Amazing.
So that is very inspiring for anyone that loves creativity, whatever is the art they doing, it's nice to share. And
from the time that you were with Synergy, did you try another art? Because I think they're also doing pottery. No,
I'm not too much into that, to be honest. I tried when I was younger, but no.
So for you, it's painting? No,
I like more transforming a furniture, changing something, but no, it's more paint, transforming things more than anything. I love decoration as well. Decorating a place, I love it. So...
very nice. So you said that your Instagram is very, I would say, active. But are you thinking that if you want to make it maybe one level up, talking about art, maybe to make it a little bit more commercial, or maybe to make it a little bit bigger in terms of knowledge or awareness in Saudi and outside Saudi, what do you think is missing? Would you like to make, like, as I said, maybe a book or website? Or do you think that you have to try another platform to make it a little bit? Because Instagram is very nice, but Instagram doesn't make you, how to say, famous or big in the thing because of the algorithm, or then you have to know the people. Then there is other platform or website that can maybe support your art.
I don't really want to be famous, but... I would like to share more, definitely, my work. And I think the best for me, what I would love to do is to put like my paintings in more places, maybe.
Okay.
Just even if I don't sell them, I want to show them.
To show.
And because I think they are too nice to be in my house.
Yes.
But I would like to share them. And if you have a cafe or restaurant, whatever, a hotel where they would like to put in, that will be for me
Okay,
perfect.
So the message is out.
Yes.
So let's see what will be back from that. Actually, you said something, and I think I remember, because as we mentioned before, we've been friends for the past years. And few times I came to your house and we talked about your paintings because of the exhibition we were doing. And I think I remember that you said that, oh, this painting is sold, but I don't want to sell it because I don't want it. I want to keep it. Mm-hmm. So are you this kind of artist? I mean, I know you are, but what feeling do you have with your art piece? Like, do you actually really want to sell them, or is it very difficult to let them go? Because you are also painting for yourself, so I guess that you are. If it's a sold from something that you've done for yourself, and then someone is buying these things. Yeah. So are you?
There is few pieces that definitely I don't want to sell, and I am keeping them, especially if my husband says he likes that, because normally it's so funny. When I show a painting that I just made, I ask him like, "What do you think?" And he's like, "Not sure," and that is the first painting that I will sell. So
Okay.
I like it. It's like, this is a good thing that if he doesn't like it, I will sell it quicker.
Okay.
Or somebody will like it
Okay.
more, But there is pieces that he says, don't sell the one I like it.
Oh, okay.
So definitely I keep it
Okay.
because it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And for me as well, there is few, but it's not just about selling or giving them or whatever. It's more like I can feel when people appreciate them. If there is no appreciation, I prefer to keep it.
Yeah.
Because when people ask you, will you sell it to me for this or something like that, and the price is something like ridiculous, you're
Yeah.
like, no.
No.
I don't sell it.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell him or tell her why not. I
Yeah.
just say, no, I don't sell
Yeah.
it. But
You want the right
it's-
place for your piece of art.
And I believe each painting has their own owner.
Yeah.
You just have to be patient, not to rush to sell, because especially when you know how much you spend time working on a painting and somebody doesn't give the value.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not just the money, it's the way they express themselves about your work, that it doesn't put any value at all. I don't have many people locally about that, but I have few that it happens.
Yeah.
And I am in the position to say, no,
No.
I don't
Yeah.
want to sell it or whatever,
So,
So-
just out of curiosity, so you said that sometimes your husband or you are like, okay, let's keep it. But obviously you keep it, and what is your plan, let's say, for the in 5 years or so? You keep this art to put potentially in somewhere, and where will
Yeah.
be that somewhere?
But we bought a place in Mexico
Okay.
last year, and so the plan is to move to Mexico one day.
Okay.
We will be between France and Mexico because he's French and family in France as well. But because of my family, so we are planning to move to Mexico. And but the problem is, I like this painting, but maybe in the future I
Yeah.
will make more that I will say, no, I don't want this one anymore. Now
Yeah.
I like this one. So that is the thing that as
Yeah.
an artist you will have always new paintings.
Yeah.
Unless it's something like very important, like if my mom, when she comes over, I ask her to help me to do this and that. So for me, it's like, my
Yeah.
mom helped me, so I will keep this one,
Yeah.
That is more like sentimental thing for
Again,
me.
I think storytelling,
Yeah.
sentimental is
Exactly.
just, as
And-
you said, some painting will be just maybe the value on other people's eye will be like, oh, because some people who doesn't appreciate art, they will be like, oh, it's beautiful or it's not beautiful.
Yeah.
This is the end of the.
And you need to be open for that. When you make art, you have to know that not everybody have to like what you do.
Yes.
Because it doesn't, and everybody has their opinions, so you don't have to take it personal if somebody says
Yeah.
something negative about your work. It's his word and it's what he's thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you respect that. It's like anything, is right.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, I used to take it personal if somebody makes something not nice, we will say like that. But then I learned like, no,
Yeah.
I respect that, and it doesn't affect me anymore. I
Yeah.
like it, and that is the most important.
Yeah.
So, because the important is to create something that makes you happy first, and if the others they like it, is perfect. But if they don't, is normal as well. Is we respect that.
Exactly, and this is what make obviously the life or the world beautiful. We
Yeah.
cannot love or like the same thing,
Exactly.
and don't like the same thing. And obviously, your art will be much nicer in the house of someone who like it than someone who will just get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's amazing. So if you have to to tell us, because for you it's very nice. You are from somewhere, you stop somewhere on the way, and then now you're in Saudi Arabia. So you had different culture change and adjustment, and your husband is also from a different nationality than you. So, for example, now let's say from Saudi, when you go back to, you said that you are going back to Mexico. What from Saudi are you taking in your suitcase that you feel that you cannot stay 2 weeks or 1 month without?
Oh my God. But I think I would like to take things like more like decoration.
Okay.
The abayas, I have lots. So they are coming all with me because they've been part of my...
In Mexico as well?
I will take them to Mexico, all of them.
Okay.
And I might not hang them or anything, but I will show when people come to see me, like, look, this is how I used to wear, used to dress
Okay.
in Saudi. And they are my story. So it doesn't matter if they are expensive or not. For me, it's part of me now. So definitely my abayas, they are coming. And the little things that I would like to go before I leave, to go to the souk and get lots of Saudi things to take for my home. Because,
so you will bring a Saudi culture with you,
definitely. Yeah.
Even if it's the last trip and you will potentially never come back, then you will have your Saudi.
We already talk about coming back to Saudi once we leave. We are talking like we have to come back like 10 years later just to see the changes. Because
oh my
by
God,
then
that should be something.
We will love to come back, definitely. I don't think because we're leaving that we're not supposed to come back. I think we will come back definitely because it will be interesting and nice to be back after a few years.
So, for example, now you said that you are going back to Mexico for 1 month, and your mom, she came here a couple of times already. So is there anything that your mama, she asked you to bring?
The dates.
Dates, of course.
Dates. Yeah, she loves dates.
Is she also a boho oud lover? Are you bringing? No.
No, because when she comes, she doesn't stay that long, and she's an older person as well, but she's not used to. She hasn't lived here enough to appreciate other things.
Yeah.
But definitely dates, she loves it. She loves shawarmas.
Okay.
I cannot bring that.
Okay.
But she loves Saudi as well. And the first time I remember she came, she was so nervous. She didn't know what to do. She was putting the abaya, plus she didn't know what to do. I was like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't know. You told me I have to cover myself. I was like, no, just your face, But she was so nervous.
Yeah.
But I was like that when I first came to Riyadh.
And now she likes it very much.
Now she loves it. She thinks the same. The Saudi people are lovely. The weather is too hot, but when you are indoors, you appreciate going outside like for a few minutes in the sun. For me, that is one of the things as well that motivates me in the morning, because you get the sun in your face every morning.
Yeah.
In Europe, it's always raining, it's gray, you don't see the sun.
True.
Some people, it's miserable. And
True.
So here, the sun to me is the most important.
And also for artists, I mean, we need a place with big windows and
with light,
the light,
natural light,
because it's giving. For you as the creative person, for your brain and your creativity, and also the piece of art look different with the natural lights than whatever other spots like.
Yeah, it's very important, the sun in your life.
And vitamin D and of course,
and Saudi coffee.
And Saudi coffee, of course. So and on the other way, so when you come back from Mexico to Saudi, what is the thing that you're taking in your suitcase?
Chilies.
Pardon?
Chilies.
Okay.
Yeah. Jalapenos, chilies, and tortillas.
Okay.
That we don't find those here. We used to, when I first moved here, I found the tortillas, the maize tortillas, they're soft.
Yeah.
And nobody understands that. My husband especially, he brings flour tortillas every time. I was like, no. It's like, but they are tortillas. Like, yeah, but
no.
That is not for me. It's not the same.
Okay.
I do eat them, but...
Yeah.
But after COVID, I stopped the real tortillas from Mexico, the maize corn. and I bring them and I frost them.
Okay.
So I have them every day. I'm like, one. I try not to eat too many because I try to lose weight. But definitely it's tortillas and chilies what I bring.
So chilies, you mean like the fresh chili?
No, they are in tins and they call jalapenos, but now I don't have to because I can find them here.
You can find them here now. Ah, okay.
So I'm happy for that. But definitely if I find other kind of chilies, I will bring them.
Okay.
Because we don't find the real Mexican food here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Mexican restaurants and all that, and it's one or two that for me they are really like the taste is there, but the others, if I eat Mexican, have to be in my house, made by me.
Oh.
Because I don't.
That's good to know. So we know where to find the tortilla and so on. Mexican food is also very rich, very tasty, and so yeah, we might stop by sometime.
Saudi people love Mexican food because it's spicy, and a lot of Saudis they love spicy food as well. So we have a lot in common.
No, it's true, and now more
and the physique as well.
More you listed.
When I go out, people start speaking to me in Arabic. I was like, no, mafi. I don't.
Just speaking of, how is your?
No. Bad.
But how bad?
Very bad.
Very bad.
Yeah, no, because I have never have the opportunity to learn. All the Saudis they speak English, and before was even worse because you couldn't really go to people's homes. And always separate and things like that. So it was no easy. And now everybody speaks English wherever you go. So I never had to force myself really. It's very bad. I know. I feel very ashamed about it because 15 years later, I only know a few words and it's bad.
Yeah.
But then my excuse is like, no, it was difficult before, so. But no, it's no excuse, I know.
But you have also another excuse. I mean, like you speak a couple of languages already. I mean,
it's too much.
It's too much. You know, sometimes we cannot learn everything.
I mix French with the Spanish, and it's crazy. And now I'm speaking English more than French or Spanish.
Yeah.
So it's strange. When you stop speaking your language, you don't forget, but you do mix.
No, it's true.
It's then when you are like, you don't realize.
No, it's true. Like even sometimes we speak we actually speak in French. We text in English.
Yes.
And
people ask me, "Are you French?" I was like, "No." "You have French accent?" I was like, "No."
Ah, bon?
They ask me that when I speak Spanish.
Okay.
They ask me, "Are you French?" I was like, "No." I'm Mexican. I was like, "You have a French accent." Oh my God. Maybe because I do speak French with my husband.
Yeah.
I don't know, but definitely when I am in Mexico, my accent is not a real Mexican. But speaking English and French, I have my accent.
Yeah, that's
strange.
Again, depend of the practice and where you are. Because sometimes before when I live in Asia, the English level, let's say, of the people in front of me was a little bit basic. So you have to adjust to whoever you speak with. So that's amazing. Erika, if you had an advice to give to the youngest Erika a couple of years ago, would you tell her, I don't know, travel younger, go to school longer? What would be, with all you know now and your experience, what would be the advice that you could give her
to myself?
For you to yourself?
Definitely do what you love to do, because when we are little, we follow the rules and most of the dreams of our parents. Probably they are forced to do this, do that, and in some ways it's nice, but I think it's better to follow your dreams and to do what you want to do and just continue, not stopping to do what you want to do, not to listen to others, not to. It's very important to be yourself, and I don't know, but it's a long road, so you learn that with the time.
But sometimes we need some advice, like to shortcut. Or then maybe sometimes we just think that, okay, maybe I should have, never know. But in the place that you are now, the Erika in 2025 sitting in front of me is the happy Erika. She's
very happy.
Very happy.
Yes, because I think you you make your happiness anyway. And with this or not, a lot of people, they are, why I don't have this? You don't have to think what you don't have. You cannot miss that because you never had it. So just be happy with what you have and what you are, and be alive is what else. So it's more important to be healthy and enjoy it every moment.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. That's amazing. Erika, that was amazing to have you today.
Thank you so much.
I would like to tell you that all the best for the future.
Thank you.
We are waiting for the masterpieces. Because now we talk about the painting on the wall, we talk about the big scale of the tiny houses. Mm-hmm. Please don't touch any more of the tails of Coco.
No.
Please, leave him alone. And all the best.
Thank you.
You deserve to have a long road into the art here in Saudi Arabia, to be part of the 2030 vision. And to create our community and continue to inspire, because I think we've been inspired, but we are also now in the shoes of the people who inspire others, or youngest, or Saudis or non-Saudis. So we can do more, and I wish you all the best in this direction.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Erika.
Thank you.
Voilà.